I opened the email and he was just telling me that like I should go get Jackson's brain check because he's going through something that could be hereditary, and just go get him checked, make sure he's good. And I just looked at it as like Jackson's dad called me. He's emailing me. He's emailing me like, let me get him to call me. So I'm texting, I'm emailing back, okay, call me. And he was just like, no, just go make sure Jackson's good, get him checked out, da da da. And I messaged him back like, look, this is my number. I need you to call me. Like, just call me. Cause in my mind I'm thinking, if I get him on the phone, he is gonna hear my voice. Like, I won't have to say anything. All I have to do is say his name. Because our thing is like, if he calls me and I say, oh, hey baby daddy, or hey ex-husband, it's like I'm mellow, I'm good. But if I answer and I say his name, it's like a why you saying my name? You know? I'm like, he gonna recognize it, he gonna hear it in my voice, and he gonna come get me without me having to say it. I'm like, I know he gonna come save me. He gonna come save me. So I'm sending I'm emailing like, look, call me, please just call me. Just call me. This is my number, call me. Nothing. Got nothing back from him. So I screenshot the email and I sent it to his sister on Messenger, and I was just like, hey, I just got this message from your brother. Is everything okay? I really need him to call me. Like, do you have this number so he can call me? And she was just like, oh, that looks like spam. I don't think that's him. And I'm just like, okay, well, if you hear from him, just have him call me. Please just have him call me. And she's just like, okay. So I'm sitting there, I'm just waiting. I'm just like, I need him to call me. Because he called me, he gonna hear, and he gonna come. Like, he not gonna come like my mama come. Because, I know y'all probably thinking, well, shoot, your mama would have came. Papa would have came. Your daddy would have came. But it's just like, no. Jackson's dad would have came the way that I needed somebody to come. He would have came with his battles fully loaded, ready to air everything out to get me and the kids out. Regardless, stepping over anybody who stands in his way of getting me and the kids out of there. I know him. I know that would have happened. Whereas my mama, she would have came with law enforcement. And we in the state of Maryland. He has equal rights to the kids. So it's just like, that would have been a battle. I'm like, no, I need somebody coming in, blade guns, like, I need somebody blazing, coming in blazing for me. I'm just like, yo, that's Jackson's dad. He's gonna do that. I just need to get him on the phone. So I'm sending email after email, please call me. Like, please call me, please call me, please call me, please call me. And he never called. Never called. And at that time, I realized that it's like, I've pushed everybody away. I don't have my mama, my sister, Pop, like Jackson's dad. It's like, I've pushed everybody away, and now I'm thinking that this was my sign. This is gonna be my out, because Jackson's dad is reaching out. Every time Jackson's dad is reach out, like, all it takes is him hearing me, and like he's coming to run. He's running to get me. I know he'll come and get me, no matter where I'm at. But I pushed him to the point to where he wasn't coming to save me. And that was the moment I realized, like, dang, I gotta figure out how to get out of this by myself. Because I've been saying I'm okay for so long. I've been lying about everything that's been happening for so long that I don't even know if I still have people in my corner that'll come and get me if I call and say, hey, come get me. Because I don't even know if I'll be able to even let this go. Like, I don't know. All I know is that, like, I just needed Jackson's dad to call me. January 3rd, I just needed him to call me. And he didn't. He didn't. So I went on like everything was okay. Like just everything was okay. I guess I figured it out. So by this time, me and D had been trying to get in contact with we've been touring like little warehouses because we wanted to start at a warehouse first, the one with the garage doors for our boutique gym. So we've been touring like different little warehouse spots, trying to find the perfect one that'll be okay for the build out and everything. And we found one, and we was just trying to email the owner, back and forth, the person that owns the actual, units. We was emailing them back and forth, to see if we can rent it out, like what we need to do and everything, get everything in line. Of course, D does not know how to talk to people, so I had to be the front man on this one, talking to, the guys, setting everything up, giving him my guarantee that everything was going to go well, giving him the business plan, like letting him see the bank statements and everything, like facilitating all of that. And I'm steady telling D, I'm just like, look, D, I don't think this is a good idea, because like yeah, it sounds good, like to have this gym, get it up and running, but it's gonna cost a lot. Like it's gonna cost a lot. And I'm just like, we already got our house bills, the car notes, and I'm just like, this is a lot, because the man was saying that we can get, it was 2 units, we can get both units for $3,500 a month. But the thing about the units is that they were not in the gym ready. We had to knock down some walls, paint, put floor in it. Like we would have to rebuild those whole units. And D was like, we can do it. We can do it. We can get it done. But what he really was saying, like, you can do it, Key. You can get it done. I want it, so you're going to get it done. So we ended up signing the lease for the units. When we signed the lease for the units, we started pricing out gym equipments and, like flooring, like contractors to see like who can come in to tear down the walls, paint, like doing all of that for this boutique gym, trying to figure out where we're going to set the saunas and like all of that. So I'm steady doing the numbers, and I'm just like, D, we're in the red. Like we're getting in the red. Like we're getting in the red. And he was just like, well, income tax is coming up. Income tax is coming up. He was like, have you started on them yet? And I was like, I'm finna get on them. I'm finna start on it right now. So I do my income tax. With my income tax, I claim both Jackson and Kion. With me claiming both Jackson and Kion, I got $26,000 back. I was getting $26,000 back total. That's with federal and state. D was only able to claim King, because at this point last year, the year prior, even though we had King, his mom still claimed him. So D wasn't able to claim King. So this year, I went on ahead and did it so that he can go ahead and claim King, because I had put a pin on King's social. So D couldn't, like, the mom couldn't do anything without the pin for the social. So he claimed King on his taxes, was getting 15 back. 15 back. And he asked me, I told him, he asked me, he was just like, so how much I'm getting back? I'm like, you getting 15? Like, you getting 15? He's like, how much are you getting back? I was like, I'm only getting 12. He was like, how you getting 12 and I'm getting 15 and I claimed 2 kids? Because I told him that I let him claim Kion. But in reality, I was not going to put Kion's social on any document that he would have access to ever. Because he wasn't keeping up with Kion's important documents. No. So why would I put that on his tax return so he can always have a record of his social? No. And I knew that he wasn't going to check behind me, because he never checks behind me. Never. Because he trusts me. So I claimed 2 kids, Jackson and Kion, and I let Carter's dad claim him. Because at this point, we were still rotating the every other, year that we claim. And this was supposed to be my year to claim Carter. But I told Carter's dad, I sent him a message. I'm like, look, since Carter been with you all year, I'll let you claim him on taxes, and we'll just restart it next year. Okay? Once the custody thing we figure out what we're gonna do with the custody, we'll restart it. But for right now, because you have Carter full time, I'll let you claim. So I let him claim him that year. So I only had Jackson and Kion to claim, and he had King. He was just like, if you're only claiming one kid and I'm claiming 2 kids, how you getting 12 and I'm getting 15? And I'm like, well, you still getting more than me, and I'm low income, considered low income, because, I ain't had no job. And like, I had to account for the business tax and everything for DC Ultra Fitness. So I'm just like, 15 is actually pretty good for you to be getting back. And he was just like, oh, okay. He was like, okay. And I ran into, I figured out this place that we can get a loan from. And I was just like, okay, all right. He was like, I'm going to give you the information. I need you to do the application and get all of the documents that they're asking for, get it and submit it. I'm like, oh, here we go. All right, here we go. So I go to do the application for this loan. D gets approved for $50,000, a $50,000 loan. And he was just like, yeah, so we can do XYZ, get equipment, finance the equipment. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, we're getting a $50,000 loan. We still got to do this build out on the gym. We got to do flooring, we got to do equipment. And all you're thinking about, okay, we can get equipment and finance. And all I'm thinking about is, so this is more money that we got to shield out, because we got our rent, we got our car payments. We now have the rent for this gym that we're trying to build. And now we're going to have to pay off a loan on top of business credit cards, like on top of paying construct. Like it's a lot. I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, look, we are in the red a lot. And the only thing that's going to save us is this income tax we finna get. But I'm just like, he got approved for $50,000, a $50,000 loan. So I let him know he was approved. He was approved based on our numbers, and our numbers aligned with him making $12,000 a month. That's what we were able to prove to the bank throughout our bank statements, everything, that he was making $12,000 a month. So, but mind you, some of that money was my DoorDash money, but we was counting it as DC Ultra Fitness money because it was going into the business account, because that's how we was paying bills. Whatever. So $12,000 a month. We're going through the underwriting. He was so excited. He was like, yes, we can do this, we can do that. Going through the underwriting stages of this loan. It got time for us to put our final signature on it. And then I get an email stating that our loan cannot be approved. They're going to rescind the approval based on background. And he was like, what the fuck wrong with my background? He was like, man, let me call them. So he was calling the loan guy that he had been talking to. And the guy was just like, yeah, we did a background check, and you have a felony charge on your record. He was like, a felony charge? I ain't got no felony charge. He was like, yeah, it's from September of last year. You have a second-degree battery charge on your record. And he just looked at me, and I'm just like,